Hey guys, what's up? My name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel. What's up if you're new? Today's video is something that I have been needing to make for a very long time. If you can't already tell by the title, you are going to be coming along with me on a healthy lifestyle journey. Let me open my notebook real quick, get my notes, because I did take some or else I would just completely go on rants. The first bullet I have: join me on my health, wellness, and fitness journey. If you want to join, click that subscribe button. Getting into a little bit of a backstory of my healthy fitness journey. I was always a pretty active kid. I played soccer, I did gymnastics, karate, dance, softball, volleyball. Softball was my main sport from when I was 7 years old all the way up until senior year of high school. Like I said, I was always a very, very active kid. I was always outside, always doing something until sophomore year of high school. I had surgery. I had my appendix removed and I had 2 cysts removed from my fallopian tubes. So this was the first time that I was not active for an extended period of time, for a few months, and it was really hard, and I started to put on some weight, but it honestly wasn't the biggest of deals because freshman year I was really scrawny and really I just looked like a kid. So everyone just kept saying look, it's nothing to worry about. Yeah, you're gaining some weight, but you're starting to look like a woman, you don't look like a scrawny little girl anymore. So it wasn't a big deal. Even though I was always an active kid, I never really cared too much about what I ate because I had that little kid metabolism. It was great. I was always super skinny, never had to worry about it. I continued working out, playing softball and everything, slowly gaining weight. But like I said, didn't really bother me. Then senior year, I had lung surgery, which if you haven't seen the video where I talk about that entire story, I'll link it in the cards right here. But basically, I was out for a really long time and I never really went back. I had a lung tumor and I gained a lot of weight because for months I just sat on the couch and ate Milky Ways and bagels and all of the things. After I kind of started recovering from my lung surgery, I was okay, I need to lose weight, blah, 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 all this stuff. And it was true, I did need to lose some weight. I didn't look bad, I guess you could say, but the doctor did say to me, recently you put on some weight, how do you eat? What are your eating habits? Then I started getting into Fad Diets. Don't do them, no good, just don't do it, okay? So I did Atkins, the military diet, and a bunch of other ones, but the military diet was the last one that I did, and it worked. It worked so well, but I was doing it every single week for a few months, and I think it contributed to the unhealthy habits that I sort of picked up. So basically, the military diet worked, and I got down to about 150, 160, somewhere in between that. That's not bad. That's right in the middle of a healthy weight for somebody my height. I'm 5'11", but I started to slowly become obsessed with a number on the scale. I was weighing myself every single morning, every single night, sometimes in the middle of the day, way too much. And I started to develop really bad eating habits. Counting your calories isn't a bad thing, but it can become an unhealthy habit. And it got so bad where, say I went out to the diner for breakfast, I have a very specific diner meal. It's a lot of calories, okay? If I ate over 1,200 calories for breakfast, I literally would not eat again until midnight because it needed to be a new day so that I could reset my calories. Not good. I got down to about 140, which is really low. And I remember at the time I was like, I look so good, I could work out and do cardio for like an hour and a half straight, I have like the best endurance ever, like this is the best I've ever looked in my life. And I said that with complete confidence, like that's exactly how I felt. But looking back at pictures, I look at them and I'm like, oh my god, like why didn't anybody say anything to me? I was really skinny, like really skinny. My rib cages showed, like, and it was just really bad. Very, very, very unhealthy, because I didn't know when to stop losing weight. Losing weight is not unhealthy, but it's when you don't know when to stop and you just keep going is when it becomes unhealthy. And I didn't realize that I wasn't being healthy. Like, I genuinely thought that I was so healthy and fit, and it just wasn't the best. Over the course of the last few years while in college, I started to gain that weight back, which I was okay with at first. Sophomore year of college, I had gained some weight back and I looked much, much better. I gained some weight back on my hips, on my rib cage. I started to look better. Then I was like, okay, like I'm being less restrictive. This is great. I just kind of like stopped working out altogether, like stopped eating healthy. And then I gained all the weight back plus some. As much as that like sucks that I gained all of that weight back, I feel like God, and I've said this before, but not on YouTube, like on the internet. I've never said any of this on the internet, but I've said to loved ones, like I feel like God gave me the chance to do it again and to lose weight again, but in a healthy way, in the right way. I've learned from my mistakes and I hope that I can help other people learn from my mistakes as well. I just want to give a quick disclaimer. I am doing this for me. Okay? And that is okay. I know that I'm beautiful on the inside and on the outside. I just know that I can be healthier, and I want to make these healthy changes for myself, okay? For nobody else, for myself. I also want to say that this is kind of a new journey for me. Obviously, I've been on a continuous journey educating myself about health, wellness, fitness, all that good stuff. I have very specific goals that are also very broad, okay? So yes, I want to lose weight. That is a goal of mine. But I also want to be stronger and I want to eat healthier. I just want to change my lifestyle. I don't really work out enough. I'm not that active. I have a sedentary job and I don't eat the best. So that's what I want to change. I want to eat healthier, eat whole foods, put nice fueling foods into my body, and just live a really healthy lifestyle. And I want to learn how to intuitively eat. I like counting calories. I think there's nothing wrong with it if you're doing it the right way. But the reason why I gained all this weight back is because I stopped counting calories, because I knew it clicked at some point. I was like, okay, like this isn't healthy. I love food, okay? Love food. But I have a problem stopping when I'm full, and then I love to snack. So intuitive eating is something that I really want to learn. I think that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in the beginning of this, just to preface the rest of the video and the rest of this journey that I'm going to be taking. And another reason that I wanted to put this on the internet is because not only do I want to keep myself accountable and I want to have like a little video journal full of my progress, but I want to help other people. If you think you're alone in a health journey and a health battle with yourself, you are not alone, okay? Join this with me. We've all been snacking a lot during quarantine. Get on the grind and join me in this journey. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be fun. Okay. I wanted to talk about some of the things I did last night. This is considered day 1. Last night, I just made this food shopping planner. This is how I always plan for food shopping. I know it's the same thing every day, but for some reason my mind just needs to see it all laid out in different days. So I have night before day 1, the dates, which isn't really needed. I wasn't going to start today, but I did. So the dates don't really matter. It's just the amount of days. So I broke it down, wrote the dates. And then how I divide my food is breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack. I want to try to eat smaller meals rather than just like 2 or 3 really big meals. So for breakfast, avocado toast, snack, cucumbers and French dressing, one of my favorites. Lunch, carrots and cauliflower buffalo bites. Snack, protein bar. Dinner, roasted veggies and sausage. And then snack, ice cream pops. Here I just have my shopping list. So I just wrote everything out for the amount of days. Everything is 6 days worth. And then the checks are just that I received it. And then the second check is that it was on my receipt because I shopped from Instacart for the first time. So I just wanted to make sure everything was good. But this is my shopping list. It doesn't always look exactly like this when I'm at the store or when I'm shopping online. But this is just like my starting point. On this page here, you'll see the recipe that I used for the cauliflower buffalo bites, which I'll talk about later on in the video. And then here are the 1 pan of roasted veggies and sausage. I probably didn't need to write down the recipe because it's fairly simple, but I did anyway. Here I just have my workout schedule for the week. I probably won't even stick to this, to be honest. Like, it's always changing because I just want to listen to my body. That's my goal. Like I said, I want to intuitively eat food and I want to plan my workouts depending on how my body feels. So this is just like my starting point for the week, things that I want to do, but that could change depending on the mood I'm in for the day. Now that I've showed you guys my notebook, some notes that I had, the shopping list, all that, and talked a little bit about my backstory regarding my health, fitness, wellness journey thus far, I think I don't really have anything else for this part of the video, so we're just going to go ahead and bring you back to this morning. Okay, so without the tripod and phone in my hand, I weighed 182.6 in the morning. No food, no water, no nothing in my system. So that is our starting weight for day 1. Just weighed myself and took some progress pictures. I stand with my hips kind of like pushing forward, so it always makes my stomach look a little bit bigger than it is and my butt a little bit smaller than it is, but that's just how I stand. I try to correct it as much as I can. I try to stay like conscious about it, but it's just something I've always dealt with since I was younger, so that's just something that, not that I ignore, but that I just kind of remember when I look at myself in the mirror. So with that being said, the first thing that's going into my mouth today are these Vitafusion multivites, the multivitamins. I'm not a fan of gummy vitamins. I just feel like they're probably so bad because of sugar and stuff, but I just take them because my mom bought them, honestly, and they're here. So I feel like it's better than nothing. To be honest, I could be very wrong about that. So I need to start looking into better vitamins. But for now, I take 2 of these a day. I'm kind of whispering because my little sister might be sleeping upstairs. But the next thing that I always do in the morning after I hop out of bed and take my vitamins is fill my Hydro Flask. I've always been a really big water drinker. It's usually the only thing I drink in the day besides like coffee. So I fill this up. On my good days, I have about like 100 ounces of water, and sometimes I don't even finish one of them. So my goal for every day is to drink 3 of these per day at a minimum. I believe it holds like 32 ounces of water. So yeah, that's my goal for every single day, to drink 3 of these. I already took some sips out of this cup, but I just filled this cup up because I've heard and seen a lot of people say it's good for you to drink a cup of water before eating or before drinking anything else. So before I have my coffee, I just want to drink this be honest, I don't really know exactly why it is supposed to be good for you to drink a cup of water first. I've heard like it's really good for your metabolism and it makes you feel fuller before you eat and like all that. So don't know the exact science behind it. Maybe I'll put like a screenshot of a note here with some things that I found. I'll do some research on it because it's always good to educate yourself. Editing Megan here. I'm very tired, but I was doing some research, like I said, on water intake first thing in the morning, but I'm not going to include anything here because I have found a lot of like different articles and opinions like that it does have the benefits of like increasing your metabolism, helping reduce calorie intake, that you need it because you're dehydrated from sleeping. But then I also saw articles that like explain that those are just claims. They're like half truths. So like it doesn't really matter when you drink water in the day as long as you drink enough water throughout the day. I will probably keep drinking water first thing in the morning like that again, just to like ensure, okay, I'm starting my day off with water so that I know water is a priority so that I don't forget about it, because I tend to do that. But I can't say anything else on it like scientifically, I guess, because there are just too many differing opinions and beliefs. So I'd probably want to talk to like a doctor or nutritionist. Okay, water, check. I'm gonna make some coffee. This is definitely not the best angle, but it'll have to do for now. The coffee that I've been using is the Starbucks medium roast coffee with 2 times the amount of caffeine. And for the past few weeks, I've been putting almond milk with the Dunkin' vanilla creamer in my coffee, which is so good, but I don't have either. So today I'm just using like regular milk and this stuff that I got from Stop and Shop. Market Pantry sugar-free rich vanilla coffee creamer. A little taste test. It's very hot. I'm like nervous to burn myself. Pretty good. Not the best, but pretty good. I also completely forgot to mention that I use my MyFitnessPal to track my calories, not necessarily to limit myself. I use it now to just make sure that I'm not eating like way too much, because I do have a problem with overeating and I do have a problem with intuitively eating, I guess, like listening to my body. I've never really been good at that because I just eat, 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 and eat. So I do my best to eat when I'm hungry, listen to my body, stop when I'm full, but also I use my MyFitnessPal to kind of just like guide those thoughts. And if I'm like, okay, well, that meal was 1,000 calories, like what can we do to make it healthier, a healthier alternative, I guess. So that's just how I use it now. I'll include right here a little screenshot of what my tracker looks like right now for breakfast, which is just like my coffee and my vitamins, even though it's not my breakfast. It's just what I put in the breakfast. Did I just miss the R? I need to drink this coffee, but it's just what I put in the breakfast space. So typically for my first meal of the day, I like to have a pretty big breakfast because it's my favorite meal of the day. I love, love, love breakfast food. But because I scheduled my Instacart for anytime between 12 to 2, I don't have my groceries yet, but I'm pretty hungry. So I just cut up 1 green apple and I have 2 things of string cheese here. It's a little while after 12 o'clock. My groceries aren't here yet, which is fine, but I'm hungry again. It's only been like an hour and 15 minutes since I ate, but that was such a small snack and was the first thing I ate. So I think it's completely fine for me to actually have another meal, or a meal that was just a snack. But I'm gonna have 2 eggs, maybe 3. Yeah, I'm gonna do 3 eggs. And then I'm just gonna have some seeded rye bread with butter. So I'm just gonna make some toast to go with my eggs. And then I will top this with ketchup. Sometimes I'll do hot sauce, but today I'm gonna do ketchup. We got the goods ready to go. It looks so good. I don't know why my eggs like look dark. I don't know if it's the pan. I don't know if it's the pepper, but they do. I mean, I'm gonna eat them anyway, but does that happen to anybody else where your eggs just look weirdly darker than normal? I'm just curious. I also wanted to mention that the butter and the ketchup that you saw like in the little MyFitnessPal screenshot for lunch, I don't actually like measure it with a tablespoon most of the time. I just kind of eyeball it. That sucks. I just eyeball it and kind of guess how much is there. I'm gonna enjoy this food now. So I am sweating. It is a few hours later. I've been cooking with the oven on like 450 degrees. So I'm literally sweating my butt off. But I made the cauliflower buffalo bites. We're gonna try these for the first time. I think I did something wrong with like the flour batter combination, because the outside's like not that crunchy, or as crunchy as I would have liked it to be, but still very good. And I split it up into 3. Now that I've had a few bites, I honestly like don't even mind how like not crunchy it is. If you can tell, it's a very, very thin layer on top of the cauliflower, but still, I give this an A-. This clip that you're seeing right here is of my dinner. I just made like a 1-pan roasted veggies and sausage. It was really good. I only had about, I don't know, half or like 2/3 of the bowl because I honestly just got full and didn't want to get into a food coma, because I tend to do that a lot. But it's been about an hour since I ate. Oh, and I meal prepped, by the way, the cauliflower buffalo bites and that veggie and sausage dish, so I should have enough for like, I don't know, the next 2 to 4 days. But anyway, it's been about 45 minutes to an hour since I ate, rested my tummy a little bit, and look, I did not want to work out today. I just want to lay in my bed and that's it. But it's day 1, you know? I feel like day 1 you gotta start off strong. So rather than not working out at all, I figured I'd get my body moving a little bit, do a little something, you know? So this right here is a gazelle. To be honest, when I'm on it, I feel like I'm not doing anything, but it's better than nothing. So we're probably gonna be on the gazelle for like 30 minutes. Sometimes I can just chill here and like nonchalantly go for like an hour if I'm watching like a TV show or something, but it's pretty late. It's almost 8:30 already. So we're gonna stick to 30 minutes, put on a little Netflix show or YouTube video, and take a shower. I ended up going 5 minutes over 30, which is fine because I just wanted to finish a YouTube video. But I just wanted to show that the calories are 459.7 for anyone who might care. To be honest, I have no idea how accurate it actually is. I will put it in the MyFitnessPal tracker anyway, just so I know that I did a workout today, but I don't really care about this. I just care about getting moving and staying active. Also, I did finish my second refill of my Hydro Flask, so I'm gonna shower, fill this up, and try to finish it by the end of the night so that way I can get in 3 full ones. And your girl loves snacks, so I'm probably gonna have a little snack even though it's late, but gotta do it. Just something small, you know? Something small. Opening my popsicle. They're very mushy. I don't know how healthy they actually are. Dessert is just something that I look forward to at the end of every single day. It helps me to eat healthy the rest of the day because I know at the end of the day, I'm gonna treat myself to a little snack. All right, guys, that is going to be it for this video. It was a really good day 1 to this journey. If you are joining this journey, this health and wellness journey, let me know in the comment section, subscribe, give this a like, do something and let me know that you're joining this journey with me. Let's all help each other stay healthy, stay fit, and achieve our goals. So with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.